I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the dripping sounds is water coming from the roof hitting this crawl space, which is above the door of my boys' room. I have been telling them for months that this is a problem. Hey y'all, just wanted to do a quick update on one of the other major reasons why I just want to get out of this house. So as you see behind me, right up there is a bunch of little holes that have been created because the roof is leaking, and I have literally told my landlord for months now. And they sent a roofer out. He said that he fixed it, but he said that he could only do so much because I guess the company doesn't allow them to do like the real fixes, only the cheapest fixes for the moment. Which is still a major issue for the people that live in the homes and pay rent on time. Tomorrow is supposed to be the day that I find out if NACA is going to accept my additional pay. And I'm praying, y'all. I know this is in God's hands, and until the reminder of like why I want to get out of this house so bad, with my basement flooding all the time. Now the roof is leaking, so it's coming from like the bottom floor and the top floor, and we're in the middle of all this craziness. I have asthma. All my kids have had issues with asthma at some points. My youngest one just started his bouts of asthma issues last winter. So I just don't feel like it's safe to truly be in this house with all these issues and they're not being addressed. So I'm just praying, y'all, and I hope that you pray with me that NACA accepts at least part of my additional pay, since I get two different types. One is a tier and one is an incentive pay. The tier is the one I've gotten the longest. So if they at least accept that, then that makes my buying power so much better, and I can literally get into the home that I want right now. So we're going to pray that tomorrow God grants us that, and that I'm able to finally get a home and get me and my babies out of here, hopefully before Christmas is my goal. If not, God is going to make a way. And there's things that I can do to fight for them to fix this house until we can get out. But I just kind of want to go. So I will update y'all tomorrow on where things stand. All right. Peace and blessings. Don't forget to vote. We are literally, it's almost midnight on the 26th of October. So we are literally 7 days away, I believe. Yes, it'll be 7 days away. So vote, everybody. My God, the things that are going on in this nation, we need to use our voices. So vote, be safe, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Well, hey everybody, it is October 27th, and I guess this video will have to go on until tomorrow the 28th, because I did not hear back from my mortgage counselor today. I have tried to call and it just goes straight to her voicemail. So I will try to call again tomorrow, as well as send an email. I'll probably send an email tonight. I did not get a text message that my file has been sent back to qualification. So that tells me they haven't done anything with it as far as that. But I don't know if that means that she has not heard back from her regional, or the national underwriter that I spoke to in the webinar. So we are just going to continue to pray, y'all, that I get some kind of good news or just something to tell me what my next steps need to be. So, sorry, nothing much to tell you for now, but I will definitely keep y'all updated tomorrow. Peace. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get myself back composed because I was just talking to one of my best friends in this whole world, angel sent from earth, from heaven on earth. But we have been praying. We have been some prayer warriors. So an update on hearing back from NACA. I did get a call from my mortgage counselor today, which today is October 29th, 2020. And although she didn't have any news on them accepting my additional income or sending me back through qualification, she gave me something she gave me so much more today. I have a strong faith in God, as I've talked about in the past. And today, when she called me, she was just calling to just to touch base, to let me know like she hadn't heard anything right now with the voter suppression that's out there. Bruce Marks, who is the CEO of NACA, has mobilized into Texas, Georgia, South Carolina, all these states that are suppressing the vote by taking away the ballot boxes for people to return their absentee ballots and making it to where they have to drive hours upon hours to even, submit them, or, the polling locations are hours away. So a lot of the top individual regional managers and things like that are mobilized into these different states. So the people that would be reviewing my information are out there working hard, trying to make sure that people get their right to vote. So I completely understand that. I don't have no problem with that. I'm not going to be upset about that. But when I say that this woman gave me something today that was so much more than just the word of, oh, they're going to accept this or not, she saw me today. And when I say this, that she saw me today, I mean, I wasn't just a number. I wasn't just another file or anything. Like she saw me. She's never met me in person, but she finally saw me. She finally saw that I will persevere. I will keep fighting. I will be patient, and I will be kind. And when I say that I'm genuinely, concerned when nobody's answering in the office, because I do know that we're in a pandemic, and when I genuinely understand what they're going through, if they're working from home or in the office, I understand that times are crazy and people get busy, and sometimes that means we get behind on work and short, staffed and things like that. I get it. That's why I'm not stressing. I'm not calling and cussing nobody out and they don't care and all this stuff. But yes, I will make sure that you get my messages. I will go above you. Um, but I think today she understood, like, me going above them in any way, shape, or form was nothing about them. It was just call me and tell me where things stand. And the fact that she called me today to just say, hey, they're mobilized, they're trying to help get this vote, get people to the polls and things like that, was a godsend. She also looked at my pay and she was like, look, your job contributes up to 3% in a 403B retirement plan. Match them. Like, whatever they're going to put in, you put that in as well, because you're leaving money on the table. So not only, did we get to talk about some of who we are as women in this world and our values and things like that, but, we were also able to share our strengths and our goals and our hopes and aspirations for the future. So that to me today was the biggest win in this whole process. Because with patience, with kindness and understanding, I I just feel reassured. She's advocating for me. And in my emails, I always tell them that, I appreciate everything they do. Yes, it's your job. I have a job. But I can half-ass do my job. I could sit there and push paper, do things, and call you back and say I can do all that stuff. But when you put your heart into it, it shows. And today she put her heart into it, and I know that she truly is working hard for me. So I just was going back and forth with my friend, and to have a friend who will drop down in prayer with you and basically claim it with you that what you are seeking you will have. Y'all, greatest gifts ever. Like, my spirit is in such a good place right now that I don't have no words. I'm thankful and I'm blessed. So I just wanted to update y'all on that, and hopefully by next Wednesday, because we have the election coming up, so I'm not even going to pretend like these folks ain't busy. So I will check back in with y'all next Wednesday. Love y'all. Peace. Please, I hope you voted. By the time y'all see these videos, the election will be over. But I hope you voted, but I also hope that you remember that the vote is not the end. You have to demand the changes, the promises that were made during the campaigning seasons. You still have to make sure your voice is heard. And this is not the only election. There will be other local elections next year and the year after that. So we're not just voting every 4 years, people. We are always voting. Go to your town halls. Go to your school board meetings. Make sure you know what is going on in your community and what your community needs. I love y'all. That is an action word. Be safe out there. Peace. Grand Rising, everyone. I'm sorry you can barely see me. It's like 5:30 in the morning, and I am headed to work the voter polls today. I got a call at 2:15 yesterday. I guess they have forgot to call me. And I have been chosen to work a poller location. So I am headed to do that. I am honored to be able to do this today. I'm a bit nervous because of the state of our country. I just pray that everybody, truly understands the importance of voting for all people. I wore my sweater that says love because I just want anybody that comes in today to understand that this is love. This is how you show love for your country. So I will check back in with y'all periodically throughout the day, kind of let you know like how the day is going. And I hope that you all are getting out there to vote and doing your duty to just let your voices be heard. Don't let any misinformation and all of that, deter you from going to the polls. We need everybody to go to the polls. I know in the state of Ohio, even if you are on probation, you are out of a institution, so therefore you are on free land, therefore you have the right to vote. So don't let anybody disenfranchise you and tell you that you don't have the right to vote or for your voice to be heard. I love y'all. Y'all be safe today, and I will check with y'all later. Sorry I didn't get a chance to get back with you guys, but it was a great voting day. Great group of people. We got this beautiful day in November, 70 degrees. So we went on our bike trail and just enjoyed the scenery. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time.